Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Edition with me, BringItDon. So we never spoke to Ekendio after we threw his surprise party for him. Let's see, Ekun stands absorbed in his thoughts, which must be as heavy as the gaze of his dark eyes. Noticing you, he gives you a distracted nod and waits for your questions. I hope you enjoyed the party. Ekun's brows furrow anxiously. Finally he answers, yes, nice to see old friends and spend time with new ones. But, next time warn me, especially if Alina will be there. Alright. So let's read about the artifacts that we put together. We'll start with the Ring of Reckless Courage. Quite the tale this ring tells. Alright, the simple steel ring is decorated with a plain pattern along with an inscription. Fortune favors the brave. The inscription is written in the ancient language of the Empire of Taldor, the predecessor of the modern Common Tongue. It's unknown whether or when this artifact was crafted, or by whom, but its last owner was a Taldan treasure hunter who was traveling through the Canelands with a group of like-minded daredevils. While exploring an ancient tomb riddled with traps, he came across a skeleton lying at the bottom of a pitfall, the steel ring on its bony finger. Once he realized it was enchanted, the treasure hunter put it on his own finger without hesitation, and he didn't regret it. The artifact increases vigor and confidence, and disabling traps seemed so easy he could do it with his eyes closed. The deeper his group proceeded into the tomb, the hotter the air became, as though the adventurers were traveling through a giant oven. Ancient runes on the walls gleamed with red light, spurts of flame shot from the floor and ceiling, and fire elementals roamed the passages. More than once did his companions, tired and covered with burns, suggest turning back, taking a break, maybe resting and returning later with reinforcements. But the treasure hunter wouldn't listen. All these difficulties meant there must be real treasure hidden in the depths of the tomb, and he couldn't wait to get his hands on it. When the group entered the burial chamber, the door behind them shut tight, and pillars of flame began dancing around the hall. One of his companions pointed out a crimson crystal welded into the lid of the sarcophagus. That must be the source of the energy fueling all the traps in the dungeon, he figured. It was possible to approach the sarcophagus carefully, to avoid the roaring flames and carefully remove the crystal. But a treasure hunter's plan was much more direct. Without thinking twice, he picked up a stone and hurled it into the crystal. The explosion was so strong it must have been heard in Numeria. Where the tomb once was had become a deep crater. The adventurers had instantly turned to ash, and the shards of the ring were scattered all over the Canelands. It would be 1,000 years before a new daredevil would find them, restore the artifact, and put their luck to the test. Alright, now the Forest Knight bracers. These bracers once belonged to a knight who fell out of favor with his king and fled his wrath into the wilderness, where humans peacefully coexisted with the Fae. Time and again he raised his weapons when bandits or monsters threatened the lives of the locals. To help him, the Fae enchanted his bracers with a powerful spell. After the knight eventually died, the bracers were stored as a relic in a local shrine of Aristil. Many years later, trouble came to the village. For reasons unknown, one of the Fae had lost her mind, turning into a monster and wreaking havoc around the village. People fled, terrified, all but one calm young acolyte in the shrine. He prepared for battle, arming himself with a pitchfork and girding himself with whatever he could find. An oven shutter for a chest plate, a saucepan for a helmet, and a pair of bracers he found in the shrine to protect his hands. He didn't expect to win, he just wanted to buy enough time for the villagers to run for safety. But still, he emerged victorious. When the monster saw the bracers, she froze on the spot, moaning as if in pain. Her moan reverberated in the bracers. They trembled, droned, almost as if crying, then shattered. The monster remained frozen in that spot for 3 more weeks, then withdrew back to the forest. Alas, by that time the village was just a pile of rubble, but the majority of the people who lived there had survived. The bracers had aided a young, brave soul in accomplishing their last heroic deed, until someone else found all the pieces and managed to restore the bracers once more. Alright. 2 more artifacts have been restored, and now we're going to head towards the Tenebrous Depths with this party in tow. And why am I... That was weird. That's fine, it was just an opportunity, not a big deal. We don't have any problems to speak of, it's all the problems are being taken care of, so. My barony's in good shape. At least I think so. I haven't claimed the North Nor Marches yet, have I?
Of respite?
I was supposed to. Oh well. I'm gonna rest before we enter. I don't want to waste the free rests before we actually start delving into the dungeon.
You must have seen so much in your journeys. Why don't you ever talk about it?
Actually, I have nothing to tell. Not everyone who travels gets to have adventures.
I think I forgot to claim the Northern Nor Marches when I was supposed to. Oh well, we'll finish the dungeon here, and then we can worry about that at a later date. Sorry, my throat's a little hoarse today. But... So my voice sounds funny, that's why. I did a lot of talking yesterday. Alright, so he doesn't have anything to say to me. We'll just go to the, Let's see if he has any new equipment now that the next level has been open. Or the next, a series of levels have been opened. Doesn't look like it. Does anyone need a Cloak of Resistance +2? I don't think anybody has a +1. Yeah, this would be better for her, I think. Alright. Back into the dungeon.
I do what I must.
It's good to be back.
Something bothering you?
Alright, Shroud of Darkness is gone. We shouldn't have to fight anything through here. We'll just dash over here. Should be good to go. Make sure my party's in the correct... Yeah, that works. Okay.
I'll take care of it.
Let me double check this container. Alright. I really like the previous levels design, like the water, kind of a... like a kind of submerged area. This is a ice area. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some buffs going. Rage.
How may I help?
I'm glad you called.
We should move.
And I guess we can go do Stone Skin on the two frontliners who can die. And we should be good. Let's
Anything is possible.
let's go to quick save. Let's probably check all the walls again just to make sure there's no secret doors or hidden doors. Alright, let's see what dangers await. A scythe tree.
This will hurt. Their life ends here.
So then we have fire damage. Lindsay, don't waste your magic missiles right now. Just go and haste up. A whole bunch of side trees. Okay, let's get a fireball in here then. Do it over here. All right. My side trees aren't my my biggest fear, so.
I believe I
Alright, found a secret door and 2 other ways forward.
Interesting.
Applause, please.
This is a cool looking room. Alright. I'm skeptical of a mimic. Nothing special. Headband of Inspired Wisdom +2. Nothing to write home about. Okay, I'm gonna go to this exit, or this door first. So I feel like this is gonna lead to a dead end before the next one does. This little quick save. So I'm not concerned about scythe trees. Who knows what else is in this this dungeon waiting for us. Red caps.
To my fury. Well, let's make this quick.
So I go this way, and actually we'll summon some skeletons to help out.
You deserve it.
Again, we'll pick it up till we leave the this level.
Anything else?
A Book of the Fallen Magus and a cloak. Cloak of Resistance +4. Alright, wonder who that's going on.
To act.
Well, the natural armor is nice for her to have. Did I sell? No, I gave the stubborn crown or whatever to the to Knock Knock. Alright, Book of the Fallen Magus. Let's see here. A torn cover is all that remains of this spellbook. A scratched out name can barely be discerned on the front. Leofella Demur. A penciled portrait of a 5-member party of adventurers has been pasted to the back, and a title in delicate calligraphy written below. Sandpoint Scouts. In the foreground, a half-elf woman with a scimitar and a human with a bow smile sweetly, their arms wrapped around each other's shoulders. Beside them, a halfling woman identified by the caption as Smaragda flashes an ironical grin. A line of vials hangs at her belt, and a portable laboratory upon her back. A dwarf, Rubgin, stands proudly to the side, an axe as large as himself resting heavily on his armored shoulder. Behind the rest stands a woman wearing a robe decorated with Desna's butterfly. She leans upon her staff, as if self-conscious of her presence. The name beneath reads Tioko. Her face is marked with a pox. The drawing has been angrily vandalized. All but the half-elf have their eyes scratched out. A scrawling hand has written beside the dwarf, "Shut up about your treasures already. You're pissing me off." Next to the archer, "Keep your trap shut, or a black eye will be the least of your troubles." Next to the alchemist, "Eat what the others, fool. No one cares about you enough to poison you." The priestess received the greatest abuse. The book's vandal wrote with such passion that the quill tore the paper. Bitch, you cast another spell on me, and I'll break both of your arms. Okay, well...
I'm always ready.
Did I grab that book out of there? I think I did. Yeah, okay. Let us continue. So...
And Lindsay was called forth.
No, actually he has this wand and he
Share
start
your
using up
troubles.
anyway. Such a pitiable amount of healing. +2, +4. Oops. Oh well, that's fine.
Any last wishes?
Enjoy your final moments.
I guess everybody attack except for you guys. Come this way. Didn't mean to do that.
The sun, sun. They go down!
This is where I step in.
This will hurt!
No! All the skeletons just ran into it.
My attention. Share your will.
Okay.
State your desire.
That was really funny to watch. Okay. Oh, Canara also ran into it.
I thought
Yeah, the
you'd
Canara.
never ask.
Follow if you dare.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to grab that stuff yet. That's fine. Well, hey, we finally saw a pit spell.
Ask.
So the Force Knight's bracers would actually be pretty good in this area since we're fighting a bunch of Fae.
It is done.
Foresight. The spell grants you a powerful sixth sense. Once Foresight is cast, you receive instantaneous warnings of impending danger or harm to the subject of the spell. You're never flat-footed. In addition, the spell gives you a general idea of what action you might take to best protect yourself, and gives you a +2 insight bonus to armor class and on reflex saves. Sweet. Alright, let's go this way, I guess.
I'm there.
Bear like Treant. Fantastic.
Letting the ink.
Ah, test of my abilities.
You deserved it. Last wishes.
Be generous to them, for I am not.
Alright, nothing to it, guys. Nope, didn't mean to do that.
Do what I
Alright.
must.
Lindsay
You
the
should take a
Magnificent.
look.
Lindsay the Illustrious.
The undead is
Something
such
more.
eternal, everlasting.
Lindsay
Let's finish exploring this room, then we'll go through the secret door. Time-worn empty lockpick case from the Tenebrous Depths. Alright, so it's another piece of the set. This item once belonged to a mysterious man, a collector of many artifacts, an expert in antiquities, yeah. So that goes along with the time-worn shard of the goggles of night. And time-worn Aslanti belt buckle as well. Okay. Chain shirt. Stainless chain shirt. +1 adamantine chain shirt grants its wearer acid resistance 15. Okay. And it's adamantine, which is good. That'll be better for her, because she moves really slow in the breastplate +2. So let's go and do that. So she should move at normal speed now in combat.
Things.
Okay, that was interesting. So I feel like that's going to be the way forward. Let's go back and check out this area. Or this door. Just do a quick save, and in we go.
In due time.
What a surprise.
Hopefully she can get to it without, she's blinded.
Right here, my friend.
Applause, please.
Good news, I have a scroll that takes care of that. This is a cool looking room. Scroll of animate dead. Okay, cool. Silver powder. Oh, okay. It's not for casting anything. Thought maybe it was a new ingredient for spells. I should probably quick save before I run into something that I can't beat.
This is where I step in.
I'm listening. I shall end this suffering.
This won't kill me.
Oh, hang in there. You.
You forced my hand.
Here I am. See.
Something bothering you?
Adventures call to them.
My skills are
How
absolute.
may I help?
I know this isn't super fun to watch, but it's efficient. I need to burn through this wand anyway. It's going to be useless later on. Well, it's already kind of useless. Well, it's not useless with all 30 charges. Let's go ahead and heal her up all the way. Yes, here, I couldn't use this. Probably like we're almost done with this level
I'll try to
anyway.
make this
Well,
swift.
we are done with this level. It's right there.
Follow if you dare.
Alright, just do it once around the room. Make sure there's no chests that are hidden. I feel like we found a lot of artifacts and stuff on this level. Alright, that should be fine. Huzzah. It's going much more smoothly than our first attempt at this dungeon.
I do what I must.
Let's go rest up. Probably knock out one more level before calling it an episode. least partway through another level. Depending on the difficulty. So we've done... Have we done 2 levels yet, or just 1? I don't actually remember.
Confide in me.
Alright, poison resists.
I wrote it like I saw it.
I don't know how much diamond dust I have. I should probably check on my store of diamond dust. So dinosaur bones, diamonds. Maybe that was it. I don't see it. Oh, it's fine. That's okay. Did I get all my buffs out?
Called forth.
Right here, my friend.
Get some fire resist of some kind.
I'm listening.
I am never wrong. I'll take care of it.
Okay, yeah, we should be okay.
You see that?
Applause, please. Just letting the ink dry.
State your desire.
Greater Dire Bear.
You have my attention.
You deserved it.
Oh, so they are considered fiery creatures because it is a fire level. I should probably swap out Chimera for her sister.
Command me.
But she won't have all these buffs, but she can heal, so it'll be fine.
In due time. I'm off.
I wish there was another way.
Despicable.
It's pretty uncool. Well, Lindsay's dead. Where's my last save? I don't know if it's worth the auto save. Okay. Well, we'll probably be okay without her. No, she's my lockpicker. Son of a gun. That's frustrating. I'm just gonna load the autosave. Whatever. It was what, 2 fights? We killed 2 bears and 2 Dwemer cats. That's not a big deal. But I think I have to reapply all my buffs. Yeah. Well, better than having to wait for Lindsay to come all the way back.
Share your will.
And Lindsay was called forth.
What you want?
I'm not gonna use this stone skin here either. I'm just gonna. So I don't think I have any more diamond dust.
Here I am. See.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Rather save it for if we run across the boss for these next few levels.
What's that?
Anything else?
In due time.
Does she have a
Anything is
potion of...
possible.
No, she does not. I like to keep a potion of Vanish. Like the idea of keeping a potion of Vanish on my back line.
Tear them apart!
But I very rarely follow through.
I shall end this suffering.
Down!
I'm letting you out of our
Oh, that's right, she
sword.
needs to swap out for her sister.
Strike! My masterpiece!
We're good, at least it's the same loot and everything as well. That's neat. Make sure that I missed like a hidden door last time I was here.
Just letting the ink dry.
Alright, let's take care of these Dwemer cats again, and it's a quick save right here.
You have my attention.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Unworthy.
Even the projectiles make little paths in the mist or the fog or... Oops. This game has so many awesome, like, just little details that I really appreciate. Of course, I ain't gonna need Dwemer cat stuff this time around.
I do what I
How
must.
curious.
Alright, we'll explore this hidden passage, then we'll call it an episode. The next episode will continue. Some gloves, death from afar. This glove grants its wearer +4 bonus to ranged attacks. Doesn't matter what the ranged attacks are, I'm assuming.
Please, do tell.
So, enjoy that. There we go. What's her sister's,
What's taking so long?
same?
And then our leader charged forward. Hey, wait for me!
Regardless, I think these are some really good gloves. I can give them to Lindsay, or Tristian, or, you know, Ekendio. Should work on all of them. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. Our next episode, we'll finish off this level. We'll continue deeper into the dungeon. I forgot the word. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.